Hi, everybody! Roar! Creature and Tricks are back with another video today, and we are doing a review of the greatest revenge movie of all time. You mean John Wick? No, you moron! We are not doing a review of that movie. I'm talking about the greatest revenge movie of all time. And it's not John Wick. It is the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, that one. Now, our main character is Edmonde Dantes, the son of a clerk who was, well, he's he's naive and too trusting, but he's a really good guy. And he has a friend, a really good best friend named Fernand Mondego. They were really, really good friends. Edmond's life was turning around. First, he was the second mate of this merchant ship he was working on, but after some circumstances, he became the captain of the ship. And he was betrothed, and he was engaged to be married to the love of his life, Mercedes. She's very beautiful. But a little run-in with Napoleon, he didn't know that a letter he got from Napoleon was, well, since Napoleon was in exile and everything, anyone who had any dealings with Napoleon Bonaparte would be considered a traitor and with treasonous actions. Whoa. And Edmond was given a letter by, well, Napoleon. He told Edmond that the letter was just a harmless little letter to a friend named Clarion, but it turns out it was like a British troop in formations and stuff, or like that. And wow, oh man, I mean, he can't read or write, but he's still but things happen, and the magistrate Villefort saw this and decided to put him Edmond into prison. What? For what? Because he was protecting his father, because it would ruin Villefort's name. What? His father was a traitor and in line with Napoleon. And guess what? The one who started all this was Fernand. Why? Because he was always jealous of Edmond. Why? Why was he jealous of him? I mean, Fernand was rich and powerful, and the son of a count and everything. Well, why do you think? Fernand may have all that money and he could have any beautiful woman he wants, but he always wanted Mercedes. And Edmond had a father who really loved him, unlike his family. Secretly, Fernand didn't even know he was jealous. He was just consumed by envy and everything. And with that, Edmond was sent to the prison Chateau d'If for 13 long years, or even more, or 16 years. My opinion, well, in my count, it was 15 to 16 years. No, 15 years, actually. Man, 15 years. Well, few of those years, he was with a prison partner who he called the priest. He was a really good friend who taught Edmonde everything, like economics, mathematics, science, and to read and write, and everything. Wow. And he also taught Edmonde how to sword fight. And now Edmonde had figured it out that therefore Danglars, the ship he was working on, the first mate of the ship he was working on, who wanted revenge on Edmonde for, like, jealous of him being made the captain, then Fernand. Whoa. A trifecta of people he wanted to get revenge on. And to do that, he needed... And guess what? After the priest died during their cave-in tunnel prison escape, as he was dying, the priest told him about the treasure of Sparta. And that treasure was like nothing you would ever see. It made any other treasure look like chump change. Yeah, I mean, you had to fill an entire ship with how many chests were down there. Yeah, there were like, I don't know, like 2 dozen chests filled with gold and jewels. And 2 or 3 dozen chests filled with that kind of treasure. Yeah. And now, well, he also had a pirate friend or smuggler friend named Jacopo, who he met, and they became the best of friends too. Whew. And that is when Edmonde decided not, in order to get his revenge, he wasn't just gonna kill them. No, he was gonna make them suffer like he did for all those years, for 15 years. And for 15 years, Mercedes was married to Fernand. Wait, she married that son of a snake? Yep, she did. Oh, I just want to eat him up and spit him out. Yeah, I know you would, Trex. I know you would. But he would still leave a bad taste in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And some other thing. I mean, she thought Edmonde was dead after a month. And we also learned that Mercedes was pregnant and had a child. His name is Albert. And you'll never believe who Albert was. Played by Henry Cavill, the Superman. Wow. 11 years before he was Superman. Ah, cool. And then he actually looks like he could be Mercedes' son. But he looks nothing like Fernand. And I really love the way that that Edmonde was able to get revenge on Danglars, Villefort, and Fernand. And, well, as the Count of Monte Cristo. I loved every single second of this movie. Not all the time, but it was not everything, because some of it was making me angry that his own friend would betray him, all because he was jealous of him. And you know what? Fernand was just an insufferable, moronic pinhead that you just want to squeeze the life out of. Actually, you should leave getting rid of him to me. I could have bitten him with one gulp. Yeah. As we go into more of the revenging, Mercedes and Edmonde fall in love with each other again, but Mercedes never loved Fernand, and she wanted to be together with Edmonde forever. She still loved him, even after she thought he died. And, wow. And guess what? Albert was really the son of Edmonde. He's really Edmonde's kid? Before he was sent off to prison. Why do you think she married Fernand so fast? She was already pregnant with Albert. Yep. And the sword fighting. It was good between them. Between Edmonde and Fernand. Fernand didn't go to prison. He went straight down to hell, where he belongs, in my opinion. Prison is too good for him. He deserves to suffer forever. Whoa. Yeah. And with that, Edmonde was able to get revenge on the 3 people that ruined his life. And he was able to find a real friend, be married to the woman he loved, and have a son, a family. And being able to do good with all the stuff he has. He may have everything, like, be wealthy beyond any man's wildest dreams, but what he really has is the woman he loves and a son that is really like him. Yeah. And I love this movie from start to finish. This is a great movie to watch. 23 years ago, and this movie is still good. 23 years old, and it's still good. So, you guys gotta check out this movie as well. Check it out. The Count of Monte Cristo. So, that's it for our review of this awesome movie. The greatest revenge movie of all time. Besides that is not John Wick. So, this is Creature and Trucks telling you to like our videos, comment what you think, share with your friends. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe right away. So, bye everybody. Roar!